be just fine. He's gonna want to be just like you. He's gonna be.
You're just in here all alone?
Mom and Dad are yelling again.
I hear them too.
I don't like it.
Here, let me tuck you into bed. Did you ever hear the story of how Mom and Dad met?
I didn't know if it was a story.
I think you'll like it. It's about both of us. It's about two people who will always love each other and will always love you.
Where's Mom?
At home.
She forget?
She's at home in bed with the door locked. Has been since your first day in.
What short straw did you pull to get stuck picking me up?
Honestly, I considered having you walk home. But no, I volunteered. I wanted to get a good look at you.
Yo, Ricky, slow down.
You can't tell me how to drive this car after how it was driven the last time you ran it.
Come on.
You stole it.
It's either give it some gas or get it from the cartel.
What the heck cartel are you talking about? There was no cartel. You haven't even heard about the cartel.
Who do you think Fuzzy works for? Himself? Think he grows for himself too?
Fuzzy's a punk, Carl.
I'll bet he was after me with that gun just because he was afraid a guilty plea would give away his little apartment growing operation.
You haven't been out of there for 5 minutes already. You've already found a way to brush it off on somebody else.
I'm not even trying to say it wasn't my fault. I just mean...
Just stop. If Mom hears you talking like this, it'll kill her.
Well, you know I'm right.
I just don't understand it.
They got upset when I was late on my payments, so I mean...
No, not the cartel. You were never involved with the cartel. That's why I picked you up from the jail in a van instead of a hearse. I don't understand why you got all wrapped up in this in the first place. We weren't poor. You didn't need the money. You were a good student. You had a lot ahead of you. I can understand using. Peer pressure is real.
Peer pressure had nothing to...
I know it wasn't peer pressure because you weren't using. People make you use, but people don't make you sell. You don't just wake up one day willy-nilly and decide to start selling.
Yo, why are we stopping?
Well, my plan was to treat you to the best meal you've had in the last 3 months.
Food wasn't that bad, come on.
Oh, well, whatever, I'm hungry.
Hey, I can't go inside.
Why not?
Just not ready to be around people, I guess. Think we can eat outside?
Yeah, sure, buddy. What do you want?
I'd kill for a chimichanga right now.
They didn't have chimichangas.
Seriously?
Yeah, I got you like a Doritos, Locos, Tacos, Locos, Burritos.
You know what I want more than anything right now?
What's that?
A shower.
You smell fine.
Just, want to wash off the feeling of jail, I guess.
Yeah, where'd they stick you in there?
In a cell with 2 other guys. Jorge was in for forging passports, and RJ was in for possession with intent, like me. Jorge taught me how to cook well with what we, had around. Helped me make some more friends.
What did you use to cook in there?
Oh, you could get a hot cook. Not much, danger to anybody but yourself. I mean, I told you the food wasn't bad. It's never bad if you cook for yourself.
So the cafeteria wasn't awful?
Oh no, it was horrible. Other inmates did most of the cooking. I'm pretty sure they took turns spitting in the mashed potatoes. That's the only explanation for how it could have been so running.
So you actually learned a thing or two in there?
Just a bit. Mostly what Jorge taught me. Maybe sometime I'll make you some sweet and sour chicken like you taught me.
That sounds special. Is it any good?
Not this good. Holy crud, try yours. Right?
Mm-hmm. That was the best chimichanga I've ever had.
Agreed.
Did you ever hear the story about how the first one was made?
I mean, didn't know there was Story.
So the story goes that the chimichanga came out of Tucson. A mother was making a burrito for her son in the kitchen of their restaurant, and she accidentally dropped the burrito into the deep fryer, and as she dropped it, she was about to swear, but she remembered her son was sitting right next to her. So instead of swearing, she made up some whatchamacallit type word in Spanish, something that doesn't exist.
Like a chimichanga?
Right. Her son loved it, and then it was a huge hit.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, the jury's still out over whether or not it's a true story, but it's a good story. A lot of stories are like that, you know what I mean? Just when people think they've ruined everything, they learn it's the opposite. A new beginning.
All this time I thought it was Mexican.
Well, yeah, it turns out a lot of Mexican food's like that, actually. You know, let's get you that shower.
Should we have gotten something to bring home for Mom?
Nah, she hates Mexican food. Dad used to like it and it reminds her of him.
Crud, I forgot.